All right. We are here. We can wait a couple seconds for people to get in here, I guess.
Oh yeah, I
Wait a
guess.
couple seconds. I give him a minute. You should already been in here.
Sound of bells, sound of bells.
They was loyal. They never would have left.
Mike said he should have been in here. It's crazy.
Should have been in here before we were.
Kevin here.
Hey,
Come on, Kev. Send it to the
Hey.
Discord, Kev. Let them know.
you know what
what's going
time
on.
it is. You know what we on.
People.
The damn
We
PowerPoint
here for the
say
people.
season 7. God damn it, that's my fault.
I just noticed.
Imagine that as a 6.
Future episode right here. Right here.
Spells, man. I can't believe it.
Hey man,
Hold on, let me
spare
play
me.
this.
I think I fixed it. I think, but oh well.
Mm.
Oh well. Take it as it is. All right. Well,
A season is a season.
hey, you're lucky you're getting another season. Hey,
Mm.
season.
What that mean?
We'll go ahead and get started. Ladies, gentlemen, niggas and non-niggas, welcome to the season 6, episode 1 debut of Out of Bounds. Fellas, let's clap it up as a unit, fellas. This crew.
Oh yes.
This is a dangerous crew that was assembled. I wouldn't call us the Avengers. We're more like the Revengers. Because, fellas, I don't know if y'all know, but there are some other media outlets. I won't give them the clout or say any names. They said that we're trying to steal their flow, which is interesting. That we're some type of imitators, which I find confusing. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it is what it is, because what we can't do hasn't been done, nor will be replicated anywhere else. Can I get an amen, fellas?
Amen.
Amen. I think.
I mean, thou who shall not be named, tripping, man. It's crazy. Crazy lies being spewed all about these lines. Crazy work.
They can stay tripping where they at, Byron. But hey, shoot, we can go ahead. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas. Go ahead.
All right, it's your boy OG Smokey B, previously retired member of the PBA, kicking it off with episode 2 of Out of Bounds. I'm gonna pass it off. Who next? Shady. I'm passing on to Shady. Go ahead, Shady.
Oh, my fault.
Hey, you know what time it is. It's your favorite Yapaholic of the year. It is I, Shady News representative here for Out of Bounds Incorporated. Now I got to pass it on to my brother who's been here since the beginning, same as me, the craziest Cord.
Hey, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Core, a.k.a. King Cook, a.k.a. I'm here for season 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever. The number don't matter. No R. Kelly. You know what time it is.
No R. Kelly.
Was that in the budget?
No kills.
Yes, ma'am.
God damn it, Corey. Oh, and I am the Mike is right. I wasn't here for the last 5 Out of Bounds seasons, but the next 5 are mine, nigga. I'm letting you know that right now. The next 5 belong to me. Fellas, let's go ahead and get into what people can expect from our topics and segments going forward and Out of Bounds right here. Of course, with Out of Bounds, we're of course going to analyze the game. Cord is our lead analyzer.
Analysizer. He's our lead analysizer.
Hello, he earned that title. And so we're going to be going through the games, through these series, analyzing them, breaking down gameplay, also being messy about who's ass and who's not ass. So that's just one of the things you can expect. Of course, interviews. We're going to interview our GMs, our coaches, our players to get their thoughts and feelings on these games. Now for the reoccurring topics.
Hey, one of my favorite, man. Spell it out for him, Mike.
Well, this is Byron's thing. Byron came up with the A&W.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah, was that not your favorite, Byron?
Huh? Oh, definitely my favorite. I thought you were getting into your creation, the strawberry letter. But yeah, go ahead, A&W. You got to do that.
Oh, well hey, I might let Byron take the reins on this one every week. A&W is Ass Nigga of the Week. That's what it is. Anybody, it's not just based off gameplay. You could get crossed one time. You could get talked to a certain way. It could be anything. You could say something in Discord we don't like, and you could earn this award weekly. It could be the same person every week if you piss us off enough, because we're the media. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. We're gonna have other fun topics like quizzing Cord, because we know Cord, our expert analyzer. You know, he's really into these games and the things and whatnot. So we got to keep Cord on his toes to see if we can catch him slipping sometimes. So, you know, whenever Cord blesses us with his presence, just know that quiz coming. Just know that's coming.
Make sure Cord doing his homework. Be ready for pop quizzes, Cord. Live in fear.
Nobody's safe, not even me.
We got the strawberry letter. Now, the strawberry letter, that as Byron said, this is something I thought of. Each week, or, you know, whenever we feel like it, we will have a person in the PBA anonymously submit a statement, something they strongly feel, someone they don't like. They can make any statement they like anonymously, and the Discord and the Twitch chat will have the ability to guess who this person is. You'll have the ability to guess. I guess we'll give them 5 options. So yeah, we'll test that out today. You'll have 5 options to guess, and if y'all get it right, then we'll reveal their identity. This person knows this, and they're willing to take that risk.
Oh, damn.
So we're getting our first one of that today. Then there's where's the beef? Where's the beef? Any mess, if we see some of y'all going at it in the Discord or in a party chat or whatnot, we're going to address that. We're going to get y'all on this stream so we can talk about it.
We got to talk.
That's what we're going to do. Got to talk about it.
Exclamation point shot.
Let's talk about it, stream. But yeah, we have our first one of where's the beef tonight to end off the stream. That's gonna be closing out the stream. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna tease it a little bit, but we're not gonna tell you what it is yet. And then we plan on having the Out of Bounds awards later on, separate from the PBA awards. These are gonna be some fun awards, some serious ones too, maybe more prestigious than the PBA awards. But we're going to talk about that as a group later on.
Yeah, these awards will all be voted on by members of Out of Bounds, by the media. But some of these awards may not be an award you like. Some of these awards, it may be the award, like Mike was saying. So,
ask nigga the season.
Oh, that'd be a crazy award to get.
I can't wait.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, these are some of the things, and there will of course be other things throughout the season, but these are just a few of the things that we have in mind to make this fun, to have people coming back and enjoy Out of Bounds. So I don't know if the other people are doing this stuff, but whatever.
Hey, I don't know of any other media, that is doing this. I don't know anybody else who got segments, All I see is just a bunch of yelling, but that's just me.
Hold on, Byron. Hold on, Byron. I'm with you. Let's go, Byron. Let's start it. Let's go. Shady's ready. Cord's ready. Let's go.
So we're in the middle of a gun range right now, man. These shots flying. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, man. I play Street Fighter. I play Tekken. I can fight.
He's eating the chicken already. The line's getting filled up.
No mercy.
My hands. All right, guys.
Much for real.
We're gonna move into the first topic of conversation, which is just highlighting some of the more important PBA dates that are up to come on September 14th. This coming up weekend, we will have the season 6 PBA Combine. All right. On Team A, it was previously going to be Noah. There was a change in personnel, so we picked up Lou. So it's going to be Lou, Steven, Tempest, the other Jacquez, not Bragg, Lou. Yes, you heard it here first. Lou's back, and he's coming for tier 2. Shit, he's coming for tier 1. Get out of here. And then Gian. Team B will consist of Brandon, who is a new addition to the PBA, rookie. LaRon, Batman, Samuel, not Sam, another new addition to the PBA, and a returning factor, another returner, Miles. My God. Can't wait to see what Miles brings to the court. Oh man.
Buckets.
On September 23rd, buckle up because we'll have the season 6 PBA draft, and thanks to Jay Cous's donation, we will be streaming all 5 rounds of the draft. You will get to see all the nitty gritty. You'll get to see the conversations had between the GMs. You'll get to know if you were the last pick of the draft. You may not want to know, but you're going to find out by the end of it. And just in case you were wondering if you might be at the end of the draft, later on tonight we may go over a couple mock drafts that were made, see what people are thinking. And then on October 4th, that will mark the beginning of the PBA season. So I don't know if there will be a game on October 4th necessarily, but that'll be the first day that they are eligible to schedule. The schedule will be officially made probably a couple of days after the draft.
I believe the plan is to have it that day, but things change. But just expect it to, expect to get started around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Cord, I want to ask you, man. I know there's a lot of new faces. Which PBA combine team you think's got the edge?
Let me see, man.
Break it down.
I'm going with Team B, man. Any team with Miles and Batman, hey, I ain't betting against them.
Are those the deciding factors?
I'm gonna put it to you like this: when you look at the combine last year, even before the series started, I say, man, Batman gonna show the world. And also, let me start off by saying this: being able to create your own shot helps a lot in these combines, and those are 2 guys that can do it. Regardless of what everybody thinks, regardless of how people feel, it's gonna be a lot of seeing who can create, and I trust them too.
So usually, you pick that kind of fast. You think there's like a franchise, like a potential franchise player for the combine team that's on that roster that's making it stick out. Is there one person?
Nope. A couple of these new guys, I don't know nothing about them yet, so I can't say for sure.
They're all TB guys, from what I understand.
TB been hiding them from us.
So. These are TB's guys. These are ones TB.
They legit.
So if that changed things,
Nah, TB's guys invading the PBA like the Guadalajarans, man.
Yeah, they're TB guys, man. So what can you expect from the
Stevens? Team B.
Man, we about to change it from PBA to TBA. That's crazy.
Hey,
TBA tough. TBA tough.
TBA tough.
Oh man. So no love for Team A. What do you think, Shady? I don't know.
It's really going to be tough. Basically, we have to know how Team B's dynamic is going to be, because when I look at Team A, I may not know Steven, I may not know Jaquez, but I see Tempest, and I know that on combines, Tempest likes to play cook that redacted ball. And if Team A gets swept up and cook that redacted energy, it's going to be crazy. But if Team B is able to play as a team, run a pretty nice little zone over there, I think Team B could take it. But if the name of the game is cook that redacted, I got to give it to Team A.
I respect it. I mean, I don't know what, and that's why it's kind of tough to judge who's going to win in these combine games, because you've never seen Brandon play, you've never seen Samuel play, never seen Steven or Jaquez. Now, they're split up on 2 different teams, but, I mean, out of those 4 guys, one of them's got to be, a pretty decent player. So
it is important to note that this isn't just about which team is going to win, because that's not what these coaches and GMs are looking for.
Right.
We want to see who's not going to shoot their team out the game. We want to see who's not going to be the most ass person on the court. Not because of, you're not, getting your shots, but are you making the right passes? Are you getting back on defense? Are you communicating well? Are you handling criticism well? Because no one wants to play. Are you setting that damn screen? Or if someone is setting a screen, are you telling your teammate, don't set the screen, you the movie, I need you to get open? Good communication, those things are what are important to these GMs. So keep that in mind if you are in this combine.
There have been many GMs, I'm one of them, that say that they look for the intangibles, the things the stats don't say. There's only a couple things that the stats actually show you within somebody's bag. The ability to know when to set a screen, spacing, basketball IQ, all of that, none of that's going to show up in numbers, So, no, the combine's a really good way to show off your skill set to make sure that you get put on a team where you can shine. Because, nobody know what you can do. They ain't going to know what to do with you, so to speak, I guess. I'm going to go ahead. I want to do this. I want each of us to pick Team A or Team B. We're gonna reconvene after the combine. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what we thought then versus what we thought now. Looking at it, I'm gonna take Team A. I'm gonna take Team A because I wish I knew if there was a point guard, a really good point guard on either one of these teams. The only person that probably knows is TB because he's actually played with these guys before. But I know that Temp can do it. So if Temp can pull it together for Team A, I think Team A kind of pulls out a dub in the combine. What about you, Mike?
Oh, well, hell. I ain't gonna lie. How many games are they playing? Are they playing 7?
I think they're playing 5 games.
Lord have mercy. Oh, God.
And no team switch. All stays the same.
I don't. My thing is, I don't even want to pick a damn team. I just want to see some good quality basketball. Because if I see anybody taking 25 shots, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off, and I'm telling people not to draft you. That's all I'm asking. I'm not gonna pick a team. All I'm asking for is good basketball. That's the team I'm picking.
Wait, so which team is
You
that?
think you got a better chance of doing
Neither.
it?
You're gonna say A or B, but you can't choose C. There is no C.
This is crazy.
If I'm picking what team just off of what I know who gonna win, I go A. Those are real solid players on that team, and just from the runs I've been seeing lately, I'd go A.
I got you. All right, Cord, you can change your pick if you want to.
I'm sticking with B, man. I'm sticking with B. I trust the guys that I've seen do it.
All right, Shady.
I can't let Corey be alone. I'm gonna choose B. Mike was talking about he better not see 25 shots, but I hate telling good people bad news. He got to check that roster one more time. I'm going with B.
All right, we tied
Shout out
up
Batman.
for Team A, 2 for Team B. Now, I just want to point out to you, Mike, there's an op in the chat right now talking about some you don't want no beef. Show them the chicken, Mike. You don't want beef. You ain't got the chicken.
Hey, we don't want beef. We get to the chicken over here on Out of Bounds, brother. We don't want no beef. We get to the chicken, motherfucker.
I don't know what y'all doing over there. We about our chicken over here.
Hello. Let's keep it pushing, Byron. Let's keep it pushing.
Shout out to the dark meat.
You're gonna get on past that other guy. All right, we got next on the list, Out of Bounds. We all went ahead and put together 2 things for y'all. One of them was because it was a really big conversation in the Discord, and that was the all-time GM rankings. So we're going to go through that. Not only that, but we're going to throw up a couple of mock drafts. And I like these mock drafts, Mike. When I was a GM, I never really made it past round 4 and 5 because it was just too unpredictable at that point. So to go all the way down to the bottom and see the possibilities at the bottom for the teams, it makes it really funny, man. It makes it real funny.
And
so
I don't know. I don't know if we all did this because I did mine off what I would do if I was the GMs.
Right. Yeah. No.
So I don't know if y'all went off of what y'all think is gonna happen.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
Okay. So this is gonna be real different. Real different.
I went under because we've seen certain people's teams and we know what they want to choose, what they want to pick. So when I put myself in each general manager's shoes, I was like, okay, what's my biggest priority? What do I want after I get the big on my team? Like what happens there? So I think I got into people's shoes, and when things got messy, I tried to make the most of it.
Yeah, and things did get messy for me. I also tried to put myself in their shoes and build the team off the decision. I know Grant ain't taking Tay. So, just little stuff like that.
You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Well, why would he not do that?
Hey, I heard that Tay might not want to play over at the Dungeon Family no more. I heard there's a little DM talk. Tay said, "Don't pick me."
That's too damn bad.
Hey man,
Welcome
I watched out of the same as you.
Oh man, hey, Tay could end up a pillar. You never know. All right, we're gonna dive right into these mock drafts. First, it's hard for me, and I'm in the chat. I see all these trades come across my desk. It's so difficult for me to keep track of all of this draft.
Yeah.
So we noticed that, or we're gonna go through and talk about everybody's draft stock right off the bat. Making the draft, Mike, it's easy to tell who has kind of that top spot. Well, there's two that I guess you could argue for. I think Jacob personally. I think Jacob has the best position in this draft overall.
You don't think it's Jessie?
I definitely don't think it's Jessie. Now,
That's
Jessie
kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Not for season 7.
Fuck, Jessie was
Give it to
cooked.
The next 5 seasons are his.
Man,
Jesse
Jessie,
got the splash treatment, man. Jesse got the splash from last season. That's
Jessie
it, bitch.
straight up said, "Fuck it, I'm selling this year. We're building a power team in season 7." Like Jessie literally has, oh my god, and they're all round 3. At least Jessie ain't got no round 5 picks.
But he has hope. Like I feel like if y'all really looked at the mock draft and the way things are positioned, he can put together a good team.
He
One that can compete and go win it.
Absolutely. I think it'll depend super, super heavily on how good TB's guys are.
Yeah.
I think that come down to for Jessie. How good are the rookies this year? Because Jessie, I don't know how y'all did y'all's mock draft. I ain't really studied it like that, but a lot of the new guys went to Jessie's team and mine just because Jessie, if you remember back then when
all new guys,
Reggie and all those guys, MJ, all of them were new to the league. Jessie picked them up and won a fucking ring with them. So
hello.
Jessie maybe back for round 2 and then turn around with a super crazy fire draft in season 7. This could be the ultimate power move GM draft move by Jessie. I don't know, but right now look like Jessie man screwed the pooch. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's gonna be interesting to see everyone's, and Cord can chime in on each one of our mock drafts. The GM rankings are gonna be funny too. We're gonna be showing our GM rankings. That is gonna be funny. I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready
to talk about it.
I'm ready.
So very first on the list, you got mine. You got mine.
Mm-hmm.
So my first round, there's always some lying going on in PBA. You have to remember, but this was based on what I think would be the best move for the GMs. Now, me and Clay have talked about this so extensively. We've gone in about, what is DeLon going to do? Because DeLon he's a tricky guy. He's a tricky guy. And
you never know.
Hey man, so DeLon did not protect TK. He instead took the first pick. And if you look, he ends up with pick 5. So I'm not sure exactly how it gives him the benefit, but he definitely has 2 first-round picks now and a round 2 before those 5. And with it being DeLon's already known to develop talent, like nobody else at the Sun. So as long as that, pick 25 don't get him, I think he'd be fine. But yeah, I think it's gonna go TK, Clay. They're the first 2 picks. I think if Jacob doesn't take Clay, he's absolutely crazy. All right.
Really?
And if it was anybody else that DeLon takes pick 1, Jacob would be crazy for not taking TK. Like those are the 2 most dominant, big, defensive heavy builds in PBA. And PBA consistently has been one with good defense. All right. Pick number 3, I got Grant taking Dewey just because I know Grant really liked Dewey, and Dewey's going to be a hot commodity this year.
But he likes Dewey more than how good MJ is?
Well, see, I don't know. I don't know. And I struggle with this a lot too.
I know y'all love Dewey. I know y'all love Tanner. I know y'all love that guy.
First
Real
round,
solid
man.
dude.
First round is something.
Real solid dude. But we like him more than trying to win? I'm asking.
I mean, hey.
I'm asking.
Look, I'm basing this off of what I know about Grant. And what I know about Grant is absolutely nothing. That dude is a friggin' enigma. I've tried to predict his picks for the past few years, and I've always been wrong. Every single damn time I've been wrong. And this time my gut told me it's going to be MJ. So I know that can't be MJ, Mike. That was my thought process.
Oh. Cord, what do you think? What do you think of Byron's board right now, Cord? What you think of this?
Hey man, I like it. Some a little, it's a little tricky, but hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. The one thing about the draft board, especially from what we learned last year, we have no clue what's going to happen.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not.
We have no clue.
At the
Because I
end
learned
of
my
the day,
lesson from last season.
if you're in the draft and you're not trying to build a team, you done did messed up. Like your goal has to be to build a team. And I did this draft based on that concept. Like I was trying to build a team. And if you look at all the
2
teams,
picks together.
they're pretty solid teams. You know, the only one that's a little is Jesse's, and he's still got everything he needs. He's got
whoa now. You got some dogs over there. You got SZA. You got Rookie of the Year Sam. He may have been the only rookie, but he's still the Rookie of the Year. You got Dirty Sprite Noah. Hello.
No.
And then you got 2 TB guys. Now, if they coming from that TB family tree, it's no way they that ass. No way. Right?
So they can go out and compete every night.
Hey,
hopefully.
It's possible. And then also, somebody may mess up in this draft.
Oh, most definitely. It happens every year.
Somebody could easily slip up and then a guy fall to Jesse that we didn't expect to fall. Or with this being a new game, somebody maybe you went too hot last year and you figured it out this year. You never know. Well, maybe somebody come up with a special deal.
One out of how likely you think Byron's mock draft is, give it out of 10. How likely do you feel like this is how it falls out of 10?
I'm gonna go 6.
A 6? Okay.
I'm gonna go with a 6. Okay, I'm gonna say this. The second, third round, it ruins everything for everybody. The first round always looks like pretty accurate. Then when you get to the second and third, that's when all hell breaks loose.
Temp at 17 is wild. I'll say it. Temp at 17 is wild. But, I respect it.
I kind of get it.
It's not about look, I was trying to build teams.
Okay, crafting situations. Building
anywhere
for situations.
else, there's a lot of personal preference in it. And another big thing is I have no idea what some of these guys made this year.
Exactly.
I feel you. Not bad
at all. A lot of people said new game, new me in that PBA chat, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's some new them, all right.
That is the one thing that's been driving me crazy. I don't know what people making. Because it just came out, an update and dropped them hard, and everybody gotta go make new builds, or somebody who had a build last year, and you try to redo it, and it's terrible this year.
I'm aware of what some of them are making. So I mean, I definitely understand the 6. I think some of these picks are definitely close, or well, I'll address that later. But your GM rankings, Byron.
Yeah, let's get to the G. All right, so at number 1, hard to dispute. And I realized that a lot of my GM rankings was based off of season performance and drafting. And, based on those 2 factors alone, DeLon at the top. Not going to explain anything. Jessie has made some GM moves, and he's one of the most consistent GMs in the league as far as presence goes. Like, Jessie has not missed a PBA season. He's never retired.
He a damn cockroach. You can't kill him. You talking about
you
gonna have the worst team?
Banana Man. He keeps
we
coming
ain't seen Jessie with the worst team yet.
Dang.
We ain't seen him with the worst team yet.
I'm telling you.
Can't
will get you far.
At the bottom. So I got Jessie as the number 2 all-time GM rankings. So it got a little sticky here at 3, 4, 5, especially in the Discord chat. I really enjoy reading all those, compliments and bullshit in there about everything else.
So what
Byron
was
was getting
this?
Byron was getting. This was probably 3 weeks ago. They were talking
Yeah.
about
Okay.
GMs, GMs all time and like stuff they've done. And Byron was getting a little hot. He was getting a little hot, and people had like Byron at like 5 or 6. I said that's crazy. I said that's wild.
But so me and TK, we had a very similar win percentage. We both did very well in the drafts for what we had position wise. And the only reason that I put TK over me in the end was that his team consistently started out not, the greatest team in the world, but then became better as the season went on, where mine was almost the opposite, where we started out really good, but we never could adjust.
TB's fault.
And so, yeah, let's blame TB. I like that. That's a good narrative.
Yeah.
We're the media now, TB. Take that.
I'm sorry, MJ.
So
it's not mine, but I like it, Byron. I like where you went with it.
Oh yeah. So I got Grant under me because I don't have any crash outs. I don't have people that say they refuse to be on my team. I never had the worst.
Understandable.
Reason, my team name. And we're gonna go down to Jacob. Now, Jacob hasn't had a lot of time to prove himself, but I feel like he's made some moves this year that could potentially give him a way to capitalize on that. So if Jacob goes stupid in the draft, he can move up easily. But just so far, based off of what I've seen, it was hard to justify putting Jacob above Grant. And then at the bottom, I got my guy John, just because.
Oh yeah,
it's a tough way to go.
Yeah,
it's a tough way.
His ass down there.
Yeah.
God.
Ooh.
All right,
God, those were dark times.
Oof.
There are a bunch of people who are in PBA and in the community now who weren't here for the Motown sound. Imagine 3 PBA teams. Two got some decent vibes going. And that third one just got the worst vibes you can imagine. Shout out to Motown Sound. We have to shut them niggas down.
Horrendous.
But man, shout out.
Had to mute the
not
sound,
shout out
man.
to them. Keep them where they at. But shout out to
R.I.P.
for his service.
They said, "How was Jessie? You got 2 chips."
Jacob, to explain, I gave Jessie two because
Jacob J. You can't say that.
Jessie had an insane win percentage. He has one of the best win percentages when it comes to postseason playoff games, which is those are the games you need to win. And did I already say the most rings? And Jessie consistently gets some star picks in the draft.
Yeah. Well, Chad,
he said he should be one. Okay.
Who was that, Jake? Oh, he should.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. And the only reason I definitely
make an argument,
but everybody wants to go to
winning is not the sole. No, I'm sorry, Byron. Winning is not the sole decider of what makes the greatest or best GM. We say, people in the chat say it all the time. How does DeLon keep getting away with things he gets away with in these trades and these deals?
Oh yeah,
they say every damn season, every season.
And also franchise.
Also, season 2 DeLon. Yeah. Also, season 2 DeLon picked a bunch of 6 men and then made it to the finals. So, not only can DeLon as general manager do very well.
I don't know who the fuck was on that team.
Half of them were, man. But
personally, I wouldn't take it if I was.
He can increase your legacy if he chooses you. And while similar can be said for Jessie with how unpredictable it was, you still gotta respect it. Can we get some names? My memory does not go back that far, but if you check the Posse Sports Network, there might be something for you.
Hey, Shady said, "Hell, they weren't worth naming." Hell, that's what Shady said. Get in the gym. Okay. Let's go to the next person. I think it's Shady Byron. The next mock.
Yes,
sir. Oh, yeah, it might be me.
Raph, let's hear it.
Oh. All right.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
Oh.
Crazy.
Talk me through it.
Hey man. The first thing I had to make sure was that I decided, you know what? DeLon is not gonna lie to me. DeLon said that he and TK have gone their separate ways and the sun is set. So the first thing he's gonna do is make sure that he does not choose TK. So first things first, he will be taking Jay cuz it's time for that dynamic duo to come back.
That would be a nasty.
This
That would be a
Really?
nasty duo.
Why not, man? Why not? For Jacob's situation, right? We clowned on him for not having taken some of the higher picks, letting some very good players get taken off the board by other teams. So I figured Jacob would decide to go ahead and make sure he chooses the best of the best. And Grant's name of the game was chemistry. So I had him choose TB and also people that he was familiar playing with, but also because about 3-4 of these people up for the draft are TB's guys. So if he picks TB, he's definitely got defense under control. And if he picks TB's guys, then there's already chemistry that he can build off of. And Cortez kind of spun the block with some former peelers, people that he knew were solid, and Jessie just survived.
Now, Shady, you're going to tell me the MVP, C Murder VP, is falling to the damn fourth pick?
Yeah, four crazy.
See, I can't, Shady. I can't stand for this. I can't stand for this.
When VP on YP?
To be clear, to also be clear, I assume DeLon was starting over, trying not to pick the same team to show that he could really do this. And I also just don't know how much chemistry Grant has with Clay. So just to make sure that everyone got a big first, to 4 is tragic, but I wanted Jacob to have a big before anything else.
Woo!
See, I don't know, man.
Woo!
Like it's unfortunate, but there's a method to the madness. He should be the first round for sure. If your mock draft doesn't have Clay in the first round, you're incredibly incorrect.
6?
Hey, MJ's solid. MJ is very solid when the team listens.
Solid is crazy.
I've seen that happen. MJ is one of the best players on the team when the team listens to him.
Brother, I gave Noah his nickname a Dirty Sprite. Right?
Hey.
So I fucks with him the long way. But Tim
needs a big. Easy this year? TK's gone. DeLon needs a big.
Cord, you got it.
He would have picked Clay.
Cord, you got it.
Personally, I just want to start off by saying that if there's a universe where TK and Clay end up as a front court on the same team, and the team that I currently work for let that happen, I would retire from this entire league.
Hey, if he does that, hey.
I mean, potentially.
Y'all sleeping on Jacob, man. We saw what happened.
That
also, Grant, you got to shoot Shady for the disrespect, man.
Hey, that pick 4 that Jacob has was recently traded to Jacob by Grant. So, if you think about it, like if Grant doesn't, because Grant's got that 3 now. I see.
Whoa! You got your man the Deuce at 16. Whoa! I thought that was your guy. Is that not our guy, America?
Dang.
Hey, he is the guy, but I wanted to
the 10 Commandments.
It's just some people that got there before.
Dang. Okay. Batman went before Dewey.
Defense.
You know what? Hell, you might be on to something, Shady. Hold on. I kind of like where you was going with this. Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
It makes sense the more you look at it, brother. You got to think with the left side of your brain, and then boom.
Hey, it's shifting. It's shifting.
These rose-tinted glasses. Left side, evil side.
My brain is boom.
Shady, your all-time GM rankings.
Hey, man. Yeah. So DeLon, Jessie, 1 and 2. I think that's very, very stamped. Grant, I think Grant does get good teams together. Now, granted, we had the season 1 fiasco, but season 2 was pretty good. And when we had the Straw Hats, it took a bit of building,
It
but
took some time.
it took some time.
It
Grant
took
made
some
it work.
time.
Then we had the Dungeon Family, and it took some time. It didn't. That one didn't take as much time
Nah,
because the
we
Sun
don't
were
talk
just
about that one.
unstoppable. But the
We don't
Dungeon
talk about
Family
that one.
worked pretty well. The Dungeon Family worked pretty well. Byron,
Not my team.
so I put Grant over Byron because Byron's team, like the last season was pretty good. The season before that was a smidge of a letdown just because of how high the pinnacle
Now
was,
wait, wait.
and then
That
in the
regular season
playoff
run was
season it hurt.
phenomenal. They was beating the brakes off
It was
everybody in the regular season.
phenomenal, man. It
And
was
then when they got towards the end of the
phenomenal.
season, I'm gonna say that Sun series kind of put a hole in this shit. I ain't gonna hold it.
It broke my heart. It broke my heart, so I had to make
Yeah.
that lower. TK, I just wanted TK to have a little more time to shine. It's unfortunate that he only got the 1 season. Uh, John is over Jacob because I
Woo.
like John's teams on paper more than I like Jacob's teams on paper.
That's
Just
understandable.
in a just on what they're able to do. TK had 2 seasons. Both those seasons were good, but it's unfortunate. Um, but John had picked better teams than Jacob. It's a culture thing that defeated the Motown sound more than it was the players involved. Jacob, I don't think Jacob picked a very good team, and I think he made some trades he arguably should not have. But hey, man, growing pains happen.
He took with his last trade at the
Hey,
end of the season.
Jacob is at least an ambitious GM. He's gonna go for the gusto. He's gonna swing for the fences. I think last
I don't know
season
about
was
last season.
I think it was a rookie mistake, and even though it is a bad trade and does reflect in his stock, I would not put him under John. I feel like I would give him more time because TK had 2 seasons to preface, and TK did well in his 2 seasons. But I think Jacob giving him grace. I would not have him under John, and he's not on mine. But we'll get to that in a
now,
second.
if he has a good season this season, I will happily put him over John.
They said you picked everything out of a hat.
Hey man,
Hey, I'm talking to my phone. I'm gonna let it stay flat for a second.
hey man,
Chat.
it's hard being the only one that understands ball, but one day these people in chat will catch up, and that's why I'm on out of bounds, and that's why they're in the chat. That's what you just gotta
Ooh,
understand.
talk that talk,
Oh,
Shady. Talk that
I disagree with spicy, so I like it.
talk. Talk that talk, Shady. Damn it.
yeah, we on the same page, but I feel that. I feel that.
Hey.
Let these people know.
All right, Corey, you ready?
Talk to me.
Oh, wait, no, it's Mike's. All right, Mike.
Well,
let me
Cord,
see.
due to poor communication and scheduling, Cord wasn't
Wait a
able to get his
second.
made. So maybe next time we have Cord, he can share his mock or what? Well, it'll be over by then. But yeah, we weren't able to get that for Cord.
Ugh.
So, yeah. So on to my mock draft. I looked at this a little different. This is what I would do if I were these GMs and whatnot. C Murder VP, the MVP of the Defensive Player of the Year, is being drafted by the Minnesota Moon. The reason I say that is Dylan has made it very clear. Him and TK have had a discussion. Hey, it's time to do something a bit different. And why would Dylan not go get the best player in the league to be on his team again, whether if he's on his big or not? I think he's pairing up with Clay again, make that magic work. Jacob would be a fool not to take TK. He would be an absolute fool. He would be silly.
I think that's a super likely 1 and 2. I'm with that.
That
was kind of my debacle earlier.
And they're friends. They're super good guys. They've known each other a long time. Just get your guy. That's going to play his ass off. That's one of them guys, the Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time MVP, several championship winner. Go get that guy. MJ at 3, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, America. If Grant does not take TK, C Murder, or MJ in the top 3 at that pick, I need him abolished. Not his organization to be abolished. I need the person. I'm talking to Grant. I need him abolished. If he does not take one of those three. And
He
that's
will
that.
no longer be Groovy.
At 4, come to the stage, young Simba. Come to the stage, Jay Bragg. Bronny James. She want me to take the what off and sign it, but I ain't Bronny James. That boy Jay Bragg has been hoping in the wreck. When it comes to the guys I've seen on their builds, Jay Bragg one of the best out there right now. And I feel like Jacob likes what Bragg is doing. I think he gets Bragg and TK problems.
Yeah.
Back to the lawn. Minnesota Moon, he's getting TB. Come back, TB. We got the gang back together. Easy pick. And
You said it's the best teammate you ever had.
hey, I wouldn't say that, but hey, then we get now. In my opinion, Cortez is in the toughest positioning in the draft. Period. Even outside of Jessie, because he moved down to the 6th pick, and just off familiarity, I feel like you have to take Cuz. You have to get that guard, whether it's point or shooting guard, that's going to conduct the offense or can stretch the floor. Then we go on to Reggie. Reggie is another good guy. I don't know what the hell Reggie's doing this season, but I feel like you'd be a fool to pass on Reggie. And Dewey at 8. Grant's going to get his guy here. Would I take him there? But number 9, I think Grant has tricked the world. He's taking Tay Nubis at 9. Paired up with Dewey. You get Dewey, Tay Nubis, and MJ paired up with Grant. Problems.
I mean, that you know, Tay would be
This is wider than my draft, man.
so mad. And the crash out, I need it on film so I can see it when it happens.
Don't wish this on my organization, please.
That is a good team. That's a team with
That is a good team. That team is getting a lot of folks out of here, despite
that is a good team. It is a good team, but you have to ignore context.
How long before that team falls apart? I don't know, because they won't have a K-Rich to glue them together. The fight,
but they got a grown man and MJ in that room. He's not gonna let that happen.
MJ got kids.
You also put Gion in that room, and one of the Out of Bounds episodes was a mutiny against Groovy Gert. So,
fuck.
As much as I like this team on paper, it requires me to not ignore everything that's ever happened in PBA lore.
The chat is talking about some rebounds. I did my research, folks. Sam got a big, huh? Samuel, y'all didn't know. Samuel, TB's guy. Bet you didn't know that. Write that down, folks. So that's Grant. Jessie. He kind of gets who's Temp is blowing his butt off in the rec right now. So I got him taking Temp, LeBron, established guys, and I think he's waiting on Scotty Beeman. He thinks the league forgot about Scotty. I think that's what Jessie thinks. He thinks the league forgot about Scotty. He's going to snatch Scotty up in the 4th round, thinking the other GMs are asleep. And they would be asleep if they let him fall that far. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of my board. I don't know what the chat is saying about my board.
Mixed review.
and then Dungeon Family locking it down with Gion at the end. The vibe's immaculate. Yeah. So now we can go to my GM rankings. Let's start at the bottom. Start at the bottom. John, real solid dude sometimes, real solid guy sometimes. The GMing, they're just working the in-between games of the GM stuff. It wasn't for John. And we all know that. So that's why he's at the bottom. Simple as that. As someone that who's been in that foxhole with Grant, I feel like when Grant is very hands-on, I feel like that's when things go awry. I feel like when Grant takes his hands off a little bit, he has others he can trust, like a me, or example, an MJ, if he drafts MJ or a TK to, take some of the load off of him as far as just decisions and overthinking things. Grant is extremely good. That's why we won season 2. But I feel like Grant gets a bit too ahead of himself and makes rash decisions sometimes. And the crash outs and some of the trades haven't been looked fondly upon by me, so I have him at 7. Cortez, I didn't really like the trade he made going back to 6. That's all I can go off of right now. I feel like that will hurt him. I think Jacob has made some ambitious trades. That's what evens him out with Cortez.
I will say, Mike, as a staff member for the Delta Dogs,
Oh, I know that.
I think Cortez actually made a very veteran move right there with a little bit of, verbal assistance. But your rookie year in the first season of PBA, when you don't know who's going to be good, the best thing you can do is get a bunch of picks for season 7. And that's what Cortez got out of that trade.
Byron is media. I have one messy question.
Mm.
Did y'all trade down because he wasn't gonna be high enough to get NJ?
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
there were some decisions being made, say we'll save some draft. We'll save some draft business for draft day though,
Oh, long. Okay.
Mm.
Hey, and now analysis cord, boy. Oh my goodness.
Dang, Corey gonna
Okay.
say that and then drop off.
Hey. Oh, to finish off my list, TK 2 seasons. He's kind of, definitely. I don't think he had any bad moves. Byron had a lot of success. I think him and TK. I understand it being interchangeable. Byron's teams were very successful. I understand that being either way. Jessie 3 operates best off vibes. You can't keep that man down for anything. But winning isn't the only barometer. And knowing about some of the things that have been messed up concerning draft picks and all that,
There we
that
go.
kind of hurt. Welcome back, Court. Now 1 and 2, I got Sean 1 because he was smart to get the hell out of here. He was smart to get the hell out of here. These niggas, getting the hell out of here was the best decision that man made. That's why I got him at 1. We can go on to the next topic.
Shout out to the long. Out of team.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
you're
Sean,
right. You're
Sean
right.
never lost.
Sean never
Undefeated.
lost.
St. Louis Steppers till I die.
All right. For this segment, and this will start off our segments for the night. We talked about what we need to talk about, so this is just where we gotta have a little bit of fun. So Mike is gonna name 5 names, and Shady, you can do betting polls, right?
Maybe.
We'll test it out. We'll see.
Yeah,
Let's try
Shady's
it.
Shady's gonna make a betting poll, and he's gonna put those 5 names on it, and y'all are gonna bet on who you think said it. And if the person who has the most points behind their name is the one that said it, we will reveal the name of the person who said the strawberry letter statement. So, Mike, go ahead and take it away. And you may want to clarify. I don't know if I explained that quite as
no,
good.
that was perfect. Yeah. We're gonna read the anonymous statement, and I don't know if the poll's working, Shady, but the chat.
Yeah, I can. I gotta make it now. I'm making it now. You just gotta say the names so I know who I'm typing in.
Let's go Gian. Let's go Scuba. Let's go Lou. Let's go Jay Trent, and let's go Taynubis.
You said those so fast. I don't know if you had time to type them all out.
Yeah,
I'm typing it right now.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
How long are we doing this? How long is this poll?
Give them 5 minutes.
Make it like 3.
All right, cool.
4 minutes.
And
I'm gonna give them 5.
5's good. 5's good. We'll talk about it for 5 minutes. We can do that.
Yeah, and we're gonna give our points about what we think about this statement. It's pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the statement. Is it out?
It keeps rejecting my question.
No.
Who wrote? I see it posted.
Oh, they already got a thing up?
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's something we can test out for later. This first one doesn't have to be revealed then. That's fine.
No. We still gotta do it. We just may not have to bet off it. Okay. Somebody got it. J Cuz got it.
Perfect. All right, let's get into it then.
All right. Mike, read it off.
The first strawberry letter of many. Oh man, let me Okay. I have to make sure I don't talk like this person. Hold on. My only grievance comes with the aftermath of the games. If you on the losing team in any series, that means all y'all got to get in the lab. Nobody cares how good your stats were. Performances in L's don't get remembered. Sounds like some of y'all were more worried about your rank in a tier list than pulling out wins, or worried a nigga gonna get out of bounds, a nigga gonna get on out of bounds and call you a role player.
Mm.
Hey man, the shady condemnation works wonders.
So, Cord, what do you think about this statement? And who do you think would say that? What team environment are they coming from? Who do you think this was?
Well, I want to start off by saying I agree with this statement, and who it was is tricky because it has to come from a team that was losing like crazy. But most teams that was losing like crazy didn't have that many people going off statistically. I'm trying to see. And if it was Gian, he would have said it on the show.
You
Y'all
think
some
so?
maybe not have said niggas?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna
Give
leave
me,
that alone.
give me three of the names one more time. Make sure. Let me see.
I said Lou, Scuba, Jay Trent, Gian, and Tanubis.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I want to say Jay Trent, but he was on the team that didn't win a lot, but he was kind of balling for a little bit. But yeah, I was in. I'm gonna go Jay Trent.
Okay, Byron, Shady, what do y'all think about this?
This sound like a scuba comment to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think Scuba said this. I think Scuba said this.
What makes you
Because
think it's Scuba though?
Scuba likes to get on a soapbox, man. And when he gets on a
Oh,
soapbox in front of the right people, he starts snapping. You know what I mean? And this kind of
yeah.
bar. You know, this go deeper than that. This had a little anger behind it. You know, I can see why. I feel like Scuba said this, man. I feel like Scuba said this right after L. He's pissed off.
Okay.
I
Good reasoning.
I feel like this is too composed, too patient, not a lot of cussing. So I don't think I can get this on Tay Nubis talking about his only grievance on something. I think Tay would have had a little more bite to this letter. Jay Trent, this is kind of wordy, so I don't really know if it's Jay Trent. It kind of feels like something he'd say, but it's a little long. It's a little long. I get it, but I don't get it. Lou,
Jay
this would
Trent
be a
don't talk like
crazy way to come back.
Yeah, this would be
He
a
talked like that,
crazy.
but he got it. He got it would be more concise, like a Billy Woods bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scuba might be
What was
Scuba.
the
Oof.
It's a lot of people saying Scuba right now. We got some Lou's. We're saying Lou versus Scuba right now.
did the bet end?
Oh, yeah.
What did the people say? What was
Yeah,
the
what were
vote?
the results? What were the
Lou
results?
coming back
Most
with a
people
statement
are
would be
saying
crazy.
Glue. 14K on Lou. I mean on Scuba. 14K's on Scuba.
14K on Scuba.
Okay.
Mike, what
3K
do we
on
have?
J Trent.
So
Who is it?
I've got some good news. The good news is I feel like this was a very successful segment. I feel like this is something we can build up to more and more. But the bad news is you niggas did not get it right. And
Oh,
because this is anonymous, I
wait,
cannot.
Scuba? So it wasn't Scuba?
It was not Scuba.
It was
And
not
Oh,
because
Scuba.
we are the most respected platform in the business, I will not reveal who said this statement. If that person wants to come out in the Discord or even come back on Out of Bounds to talk about their strawberry letter, they are welcome too. But hey, this is a tough statement. This is definitely my thoughts on it. And also, Byron, if you could send invites to Jacob, Jessie, and Jacob.
oh, is it that?
It's almost time for that. But me still on Strawberry Letter, it's definitely someone who sees how others, not even just their team, how others act after a loss or when things aren't going their way or pouting. We chat a little bit after, but just saying how nasty it is, how we should handle ourselves better in this league. We're the best league in the world, and y'all acting this way. So it was also just very funny.
Hey man, whoever said it, Chief saying it.
Yeah, the Chief. Yeah, Chief. That guy. Yeah, Chief did say that. Shout out to Chief. Oh God, we were supposed to have two.
No.
We were supposed to have two strawberry
Ooh.
letters. That's what y'all don't know.
Damn.
My second strawberry letter person did not get back to us after reaching out to them several times.
They had to change the heart.
No, not
Ain't
even
got
that.
nothing to say.
If procrastination, I don't even know if you call it that, just not giving a damn was the person. Shout out to them. But maybe we'll feature that on the next one. Yeah, so this is strawberry letter.
Now, what do we do about this poll? Do we just kill it?
Kill it. Send it back to where it came
All
from.
right.
Kill it. Nice. Try again next time.
R.I.P.
Do you want to bring them in one at a time or all together, Mike?
I'll bring them all the same time. Bring them all the same time.
Oh,
We'll talk
no.
about it. Are they all here?
No, not yet. I'm sending the link now, but I do want to go ahead and talk about, what kind of beef is going on around the league before we get these guys in the chat. Welcome to the newest segment, one of the newest segments. Where is the beef? The newest dogs on the block pissing in the ocean of the Gulf Coast, but is their common enemy the Banana Man? That's what we're here to find out, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on. Y'all excuse me, I'm trying to send this last little link to Cortez here. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that goes on. We all actually are friends in real life, and every now and then we do beef.
Some of us.
So there's a little bit of personal beef. We won't really hash on that too much, but originally there was a lot of beef between the Delta Dogs and the Gulf Coast Splash.
Yep.
And some trade, a lot of shit was being taught. There was about to be game one, was already scheduled. We knew who it was. But then we found that there was a little error within the trade law. So we had to go back and reverse all of the trades. Well, some of these trades highly affected Jacob's draft stock. And when Jacob tried to redo the trade, a very similar trade was made by Jessie to the Grant at Dungeon Family, taking that opportunity away from Jacob. And Jacob was heated about it. So that's what we're here to talk about while we're waiting on them to kind of get in.
I think a big one that wasn't revealed to the public, it was a private, not private conversation, it was a conversation between Jacob and Cortez. And Cortez, he said, not verbatim, but he said something along the lines of, well, regardless of what position I'm at, there's no way we can be worse than the Splash. And Jacob said, whoa, hold on. Nigga. He said, hold on, nigga, what that mean? He said, it's no way we only win in 4 games. And Cortez stood on that. He stood on that. And so
he mean like last season's Splash or just
he talking about Jacob as a GM, staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. He said we gonna be better.
Jacob J at the same GM ranking as I put him.
Yes, and so that's the key to this beef. It is Cortez versus Jacob. But Jessie has been moving meticulous off this vibe stuff in the background. I don't know. I think everyone is a suspect, but alas,
everyone definitely is a suspect. All these GMs, this is a slimy, grimy time of season. And speaking of, let's get one in here and talk about it a little bit. Welcome to the stage, our boy T Money Tez, GM for the Delta Dogs.
Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at?
Oh man, T Money Tez, how you doing, my boy? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good.
Hey, you been enjoying the episode so far?
Yeah, I've been enjoying the hell out of it, man. Y'all cracked me up, man. From everything, from y'all's predictions, like I had to realize I'm a general manager now, and I will get fined, and I love my money. So I had to,
I'll
you
pay
know,
your fine, brother. I'll pay your
I had
fine.
to delete some
I'll
of my
pay your fine.
statements, man. I had to delete some of
Nah,
my statements. I was like, hell no, ain't no way they can put
I'll
me
pay
up
your
there.
fine, Cortez. Yeah,
Bet. I was like, fuck
Ooh.
that. And I'm
I'll
just
pick
playing.
up the tab on that bill.
So Cortez, Jacob's already announced he's ready to see you in the finals, man. Give us a little bit of insight,
He
man. What's
said
going
he want to
on?
see him week 1. That's
Yeah,
what I
where's
heard.
the beef coming from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's
Now,
up?
let me just put it to y'all this way. Like you said, Mike, I stood on my business, man.
Yeah.
I was ready.
You stood on it.
I was
Here it
ready.
goes.
I was ready. I was ready. Week 1, I was like, let me just win my 4 little games, and then shit, I'm already a better general manager. Fuck you talking about? Then I look up, he like, we got other shit to handle. I'm like, where this come from? You know what I'm saying? What happened to our agreement? Everybody heard me on the live say I want to go against the Splash. And you know what? Now I'm going to go against somebody else. And that's okay. Because you know what? The dog's going to be ready, man. The dog's going to be ready for whatever we throw at him.
Oh, so you in go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
The chat is hilarious right now.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all can see the chat. The chat, they said they want to meet in the what? Cortez said they want to meet in the They want to meet in the finals. Damn it! I want to see him week 1 first. Let's get to week 1 first, and then we can get to the finals.
Yeah.
But Cortez,
Playoffs.
what makes you so certain that whatever team you construct is gonna be straight up better than the Splash? What makes you so confident?
Like I said, man, this season I traded some picks. A lot of people thought, okay, bad move or whatever. But I got pick 1, 2 second rounds, a 3rd round, and I got a 5th round pick. We'll deal with that. But see, a lot of these general managers are comparing themselves to me, but they weren't ranked in the top 10 every season. They weren't ranked in the top 10 every damn season. So you can come at me, you can talk about my team and what I'm over here doing, but technically I still got pick number 6. I'm technically still a top 10 pick. 11, 12, 15, 16. We going to damn war.
Oh.
We going to damn war.
He might be 25, damn it. Well,
Where the math at, man?
no, where the bag at, Byron? Cortez talking that talk right now.
And like I said, 4 games, that's all I need, baby. We win the 5th game better than the other general manager. So first season,
championship.
I already got 2 rings, you know what I'm saying?
He going for 3 right like that.
Let's go.
What about the championship, Cortez? Is it just about being better than him?
No, it's not just about being better than other general managers. You know, we're gonna have fun. Where my dog's at. It was inspired by a player. I may pick him up, may not. But if I can get this person, then you know, you might see where the dogs came from. You know what I'm saying? We might get the first ever live PBA mascot. You heard it here, folks. If I get this person,
live PBA mascot,
we're gonna get the very first live PBA mascot, baby. Where my dogs at?
Damn, Shady. They said fuck you, huh? I thought you was the first mascot, Shady. I thought you was the first PBA mascot.
I'm not a Bounds mascot, man. I don't affiliate with any teams. I'm not a Bounds mascot.
The chat is on fire right now. This is hilarious. So Cord, what do you think of this situation? I know you weren't privy to some of this information. What do you think of this?
I was completely out of the loop, but let me tell you, this is hilarious. Because first of all, it's a very disrespectful statement, but knowing Cortez, like how I know Cortez, he's just gonna be blunt and straight to the point. But at the same time, can we really be mad at the GM for saying he gonna win more than 4 games? Is it really like messed up to be like, hey, my goal is to win more than 4 games? I can't be mad at him for that.
Jacob, where are you? Jacob, where are you? Jacob, where are you? This is crazy. Jacob,
and he stand on it.
He did.
I can't be mad at standing on it. Oh wait, but Cortez, I do add this question.
No, I'm not answering that bullshit you said on stream earlier. Next question.
Wait. What bullshit? What happened?
You know what I'm talking about.
He said, did he trade his first round pick because he couldn't get MJ?
Hey, it was a good question.
It's a good question. Okay. But scratch it. What are the type of guys that you looking for in this draft? Is there a personality aspect that you want for the Delta Dogs?
My brother, my team name are the Dogs. I'm looking for them niggas that got that dog in them.
Where the
Okay.
niggas
No matter
at?
what
Where
situation
the
we
niggas
in,
at? Where they
no
at?
matter what's going on,
Hello.
whether we up or
Hello.
down, they still playing the damn game to the buzzer. I don't want no
Okay.
crash outs. I don't want no whining, no complaining, no yelling at your damn teammates. Why? Because we here to win, man. We here to win. And that'll ruin the vibe in a minute. We could be winning by 10.
That's what I'm talking about.
We could be winning by
They
20,
like,
and then
better
people
than
get it.
TJ.
You know, they miss one shot, and then they get all pissy about it. I don't
Hello.
want none of that on my team. You
Hello.
gonna keep shooting that
Cortez
damn
not
ball.
coach crash out.
You gonna keep
Hey.
shooting that damn ball because that's what we paying you to do over here. Where my
Hey,
dogs at?
Cortez. Speaking of
This a great
shooting
diss too.
that ball, Cortez, there's
Some
somebody that really needs to talk to you, man. So I'm gonna give him the stage real quick. Welcome to the stage, the GM of the Johnson family, Kobe Grant. You gotta talk his shit real.
Let me tell you something. I'm finna go to fucking sleep. I gotta go to work at fucking 8 o'clock. Cortez, you going to hell. So because I can't tell you.
Where
I
did
can't.
Grant come from?
Sorry. I'm watching this shit in the bed. I don't put my daughter to sleep already, but it's time. I told you it's time. It's up.
Oh my goodness. Hey, we appreciate you stopping by, Grant, man. We hope you enjoy your day, brother. Have a good one.
Oh my
He
God.
came out like the Undertaker at WrestleMania. They in the chat saying who was calling his name.
Hey, Cortez was the one that said he wasn't interested in crashing out, man. He did call Grant's name.
All right, Cortez, it's time to get to it. Chat, put your hands together. The number 2 to ever do it. Welcome to the stage, the
Elizabeth.
Banana Man, the new op for the Gulf Coast. Splash in the chat. Jessie, unmute your mic and tell the people what you got to say, my brother.
Whew.
People, what's happening? It's a great day to be alive. It's a greater day to be a peeler. I'm just happy to be here at this point. You know, how are you fellas doing?
Better now that you're here. Better now that you're here.
I'm at 10%, but I'm doing good.
Did he say 10%?
Yeah.
Now, Jesse, how do you feel knowing that some call you the villain of the PBA this off season due to some of your actions that took place? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I take it as the first season that I became a GM. You know, everybody laughed at us in the get-go and won the chip. Went back again and got it a second time. So now it's like, all right, cool. We know the peeler land is where boys become men. Who got a spotlight first season of the Peelers? Cortez, MJ. Who got it again the second go round? Cortez, MJ, and J Trent. Coming from the Peelers, those guys have been front runners up until this point. So my goal is to not get a top guy this season. My goal is to make a believer out of these people that so-called tier 3, so-called tier 4s. Let's make these guys tier 2s. That's my goal this season. I have a plan to my method, and I mean, you know, it's going to come to fruition.
Okay. Words of Jesse. Hey, Jesse, real quick, man. I got to ask you, what's going on with that draft, my brother? What's your master plan here? I know you got something cooking.
As for now, it's just a vibey season, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got some stuff cooking for next season. It's not just this season. We do have stuff cooking for next season. But right now, it's essentially we're letting things marinate. We're letting things stay in the oven a little longer. It's no reason to, rush that lasagna out of there. We gotta let the cheese melt. So
Let it
right
get a
now
little
we're putting things together. We getting everything situated as need be, and then next season following up, that lasagna should be 450 degrees, ready to be devoured, and that's what we're planning on. So we people are gonna downplay this season, my season, this season as the handicap for me because I don't have a top pick, because I don't have a top 2 pick, because I'm not personally a top player. I'm personally a tier 3 player. So people are gonna look at that as a handicap on my end. But I mean, we fight back when we fight the hardest when we down. We fight the hardest when we get doubted.
There you
So
go. There
hey,
you
we
go.
ready for it.
Just
Yeah.
like they say in the Bible. They didn't say this in the Bible. Act like you the last monkey getting on a boat and brother, it's starting to rain.
Hey,
So Jesse, explain your side of the beef with Jacob for the people. We need to hear it. We hear that game 1 about to be Peelers versus Gulf Coast, and y'all got some stuff
Just
to
in
say.
the beat too.
Look, man. Okay. So Jacob, this was okay. So this was also pre my mess up, right? Me and Jacob did a trade. That trade was essential to put him in the best spot possible. After that mess up, essentially, I was kind of tired of trade talks. Not gonna lie to you. Grant came knocking at my door with an offer. Jacob was essentially, he was on standby, but I was letting him know, like, hey, Grant is at my door.
Mm.
Jacob just didn't answer.
Damn.
Jacob did, like, literally, that's it. Jacob just didn't answer. Grant was very, very much like, hey, I will give you the world if you give me this trade right now. So I was like, I mean, hey, Jacob, I'm knocking. After so many rings at the doorbell, it's either you in it or you lost. And and unfortunately, he got lost in the sauce, and it be like that sometimes. So Jacob has been very adamant on he want his get back, and I'm gonna be there to punch him in the mouth when he's ready.
Hey. Now there was a little bit of some questions kind of going around, just because we know that T Money was a big, like, he was one of the guys on your team. Y'all real close. Is there any beef between you and Cortez at all about next season? Cortez, go ahead on you, Mike. This is a question for you too, man. If you're feeling anything.
Me personally, that's my dog. That's my hey. I'm a Delta dog over here. Roof, woof. You know what I'm
Roof,
saying?
roof,
I'm
come
a, I'm
on.
a
Is
big
that
Delta
allowed?
dog
woof,
over here.
woof.
Is that allowed?
But
Can they do
hey
that?
man, I always told T Money, hey, if there's anybody I wanted to continue a legacy, to make something greater than what it is, I would want it to be T Money to be ahead of that train. So no ill will against T Money. I know he got something cooking on that draft board, and it's gonna be something dangerous. So I'm waiting to see that for sure.
I'm so
That's
mad.
real love right
Damn,
there.
Jacob ain't here. I'm so damn mad that nigga ain't here, boy.
Oh, I know. I wish Jacob would make it, but Jacob unfortunately had some circumstances come up. He will not be able to make it tonight.
Byron, we just thinking about this now. With what's the beef? Should we have a winner at the end of each? What's the beef?
Oh, we
Should
should.
we have a winner?
We should, but should we wait until the game actually happens,
No,
or
we just
Yeah,
talk about
nah.
we talking about people
Beef is
talking
beef
that talk
regardless.
right now. We talking about talking that talk right now. Who won right? Oh wait, Jacob said, hold on.
oh wait,
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
oh Jacob looking at his
Stay
phone.
on stream.
He said, "Don't declare
Stay
it
on
yet."
stream.
Oh,
everybody coming out the woodworks. Delon, where you at?
and welcome to the stage, GM, second time around, the crash out champion. Welcome,
Yeah.
Jacob Day. Speak your piece or let it forever be silent.
All right, so this is my thing. This is my thing. So from the jump, me and Jesse, from it goes all the way back to Peelers, the original Peelers. I feel like I'm probably the only person that's ever reached out to be a co-GM. That's what I did to Jesse when we first started, And then basically since then, me and Jesse been like, you know what? Let's just ride this fucking chill train. Let's just, hey, if shit get rocky, we gonna we gonna get through it. That's how we did it. And Cortez was a part of that. He was on that Peelers team as well. We was like, we're gonna get through this shit through the thick and thin. Like it's whatever. Like we get into an argument, but like, nah, we ain't gonna really blame nobody. We gonna really chill this shit till W. And if it don't work, we not mad anyways, because we chilling. We don't really care. So Cortez was originally a part of that and everything. So when I became a GM, Jesse was like, hey, I want to help you be as successful as possible. Is there somebody that you would want in this pick? Because I know who I want, and I think is who you want. And so that was when basically, and we can talk about. I think we did talk about it. It was when Jesse was going to draft Dewey, and I was going to draft Sam, and we were going to swap.
Oh.
That's what we were going to do. Essentially, that was going to be the trade. He was going to pick for me, and I was going to pick for him, and we were going to trade. And we were all cool with that. He was cool with that. We were cool with that. Because we've already talked about what we wanted to do in this draft. We know who we wanted to go after, what we wanted to do. And so that ends up not happening because Grant ends up taking Dewey. Okay, cool. Then me and DeLon trade. I had trades because again, I'm trying to be prepared for the next thing. I'm not going to I'm sorry if you don't think that it's how you should
Jacob
operate.
Moves. Hold on.
But like that's I have multiple trades. Like it's not like, and then so keep it on going. That's how cool me and Jesse were. That's how we were. And so after my first season, and again, even throughout the season, me and Jesse are talking about my team, about his team, these things, We're still talking in our original Peelers chat because again, this was just fucking vibes up there. That's all it was. And so, let me breathe for a second.
Yeah, breathe, brother. Get some water, because all this tea you spilling. Hell, let me fill up your cup, brother. Let me fill up your cup.
Real Nelson, real Arizona.
So go through my first season, and we lose to them in a playing game that I arguably think we win if we have John, by a lot. Now I don't know how it turns out after that stage, but I'm just saying we have the person we traded for, which we made us a better team and put us in a better situation. No diss to Jesse at all. We all have our own understanding of why that trade was kind of fucking a even deal. It's evened out. We're good on that. So that puts me in. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So puts me in a good situation for this year. So Cortez gets the new team. Yeah. Me and Jesse. Jesse starts a group chat with me, him, and Cortez.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And again, we're just at this point we are trying to do to Jesse to Cortez what Jesse did to me. How can we help you be successful in your first season?
Jesse I don't want you to have four. He might be the number one GM.
I don't want to have four. I don't want you to have 4 losses. Like I want this to be a competitive thing. We know that you want this said player. So at this point, I have to stop saying names.
Wait, who's the said player, real quick?
I just said that I'm going to stop saying names. So
say one more name.
We know that you want this said player. And I guess I worded it the wrong way. I don't know how I would. If it wasn't gonna take me forever to find that chat, I would go back and read it. I would screen share.
You know we got time, brother. You know we got time on Out of Bounds.
You can find it and don't X the name out.
Hey, you know we got funding.
No, not right.
We got funding to keep the lights on.
I feel you. So, calm down, Jacob. You're just telling a story. All right. So, I guess I worded it the wrong way because it hurt Cortez's fucking feelings. That's what happened. He was already pissy because he got the last pick in the draft, and he thought that I was insulting his intelligence, and I wasn't. I was just like, I know that you want said player. We can make it very clear. Who else do you have in mind? Like, do you have another option in mind? But no, that's how I worded it. I said, do you have another player is there somebody else that you want besides said player? And he thought I was insulting his intelligence, and I wasn't. But he was already pissy from the day before because he got the last pick. And so me and him go back and forth for about a day. And I'm just like, you know what? Cool. You know what? I'm I'm over it because I'm not really about to, because now we at this point is getting personal, and we're not going to do that. Like, we're really not going to let this go too far past basketball.
So it started with the trade, and then Cortez basically said, "Fuck you, I don't need nothing from you, and we're gonna beat the shit out of y'all. We're gonna have more wins than y'all had last season."
So I'm gonna interject right there because that is not what happened.
No.
Oh my
None of that story is true. First of all,
I just
wasn't
know that
upset.
I didn't hear anyone else
you
tell their story completely through.
I
don't
did say
think that
that
anyone did not get a chance to tell their story completely through.
Now I did say that, Mike, and I stood.
I don't think there's anybody that did not get to tell their story completely through without anybody interrupting them.
Oh, my apologies, Jacob. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was talking. You're the talk show host. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the interjection from the other participant. You're good, Michael.
Oh man, I love this shit, man. Cortez, what you were saying?
When Dr. Phil say shut up, everybody shuts up. Like, that's cool.
Yeah,
but like, I'm not gonna let the other person tell me to shut up. What?
So just to speak on that. First of all,
he gonna keep going. Okay.
Because the talk show host did call my name. He did say Cortez go. So yes, I am gonna speak. But anyway, like I said, I was not mad about the pick situation. Once again, I was always considered a top 10 guy by my peers.
I got time.
I was always considered a top 10 guy by my peers. So I'm looking at the trades. I'm like, okay, I can make a trade. I will say who I wanted. MJ. Right?
Oh.
So everybody on this panel tonight, right? You guys said you would be stupid as hell, right? If you don't take MJ, Clay, or TK top 3, right? Isn't that what you guys said on this panel, right?
Allegedly, yes.
So what does it look like for me to have MJ on my draft board when I have pick 5? How stupid would it look for me?
How stupid would it be for you to not even have the chance to get him, because we were going to try to figure out how we can get him on your damn team.
Well,
we were trying to figure out how to get him on your team.
I understand that.
No, you didn't understand it. That's the
like
whole
I
issue,
said,
is that you didn't understand it. You got your feelings hurt like a little girl.
Fellas, what we gonna do?
For the power of friendship?
Here's what we gonna do, fellas. Here's what we gonna do right now. All this right here, we're gonna use this energy right here into the PBA.
I tried. I said let's play first game, but then other matters.
And the reason why I'm not playing you the first game, because I gotta see Jessie about that trade situation that happened with him and Grant. Me and him gotta hash that out real quick.
So here's
that's why I'm not playing you first. That's
you
why
made
I
the deal with me first, brother. You made the deal.
How about we do this?
First.
This ain't gotta go down. This can be under consideration. How about we put some draft picks on that matchup, fellas? How about we put some draft?
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on, real quick. Kristen, do the thing, please.
Swapping a 2 and a third, swapping a 2 and a third.
Hold on, real quick.
Oh, I'm standing up. Y'all can't see me. I'm standing up though.
Splash.
We got a mascot, live mascot.
That's crazy.
Just to that for him real quick, just so he can't.
All right, guys. For the sake of time, we now see the beef. There's the beef, ladies and gentlemen, between T Money Tez and Coach Crash Out. But the Banana Man has still yet to speak his piece. Let me hear it. Jacob, speak your piece to the Banana Man. He's here. He's ready.
I ain't got no issue with my brother Jessie. Me and Jessie got to hash out that situation about the draft pick, because it wasn't that I did not answer Jessie. Me and Jessie had a clear understanding that, hey, whatever he offers you, go ahead and let me know, because I'm going to one-up it. I still want to be back in my same situation. And so he talks to Grant, and I'm literally in the PlayStation party, and there's been a trade. Like, what the fuck? And Grant has the pick, and now it's like, damn. What? Like, I check, and then I text Jessie, and I'm just like, bro, what? He said, you didn't say anything. Gas station. He said, you didn't say anything. And I was like, yeah, I was waiting on you to tell me what Grant, I literally sent a text message that said, tell me what Grant offers, and I will top it. Whatever it is, I will top it. I will do it. I don't care. And so he didn't tell me. So that's why he never said, hey, Grant offered this. Okay, cool. I will offer this. I was waiting on a clear text message from Jessie. So I guess that was the miscommunication right there. Jacob. But that's why I didn't message him back. But also, I just didn't have my phone on my person. But it was on loud, waiting for Jessie to text.
For the sake of PBA play, Jacob, what do you? This can be our closing out for this segment. I'm going to go to each GM. We'll start with Jacob. What do you expect to happen in these matchups coming forward with the moves you expect to make when you go up against the Delta Dogs and the Peelers? What do you expect to happen? What do you want to happen?
I want my team to win.
So, what are you guaranteeing a win?
No, I didn't say that. You said, what do I want to happen? I want to win every single game this season if possible.
Well, I'm trying to give the PBA, the PBA faithful, the community, and future players.
Oh, also,
what the hell is that? Oh, hell no. What the hell is this nigga doing?
Is this camera on me?
I think the better question is, Jacob, how do you feel about Cortez's statement about the 4 wins and him having the better record than you? Do you believe that will be the case?
Oh my gosh, floors on the ceiling. Like, damn, I really hope you have more than 4 wins. Yes, I really hope that.
Will his record be better than yours?
I would hope so. We won 4 games.
Do you believe that they will?
That's crazy. That's wild.
In his current situation, I think that, he can sneak out 4 wins. He's going to also.
Is his team going to be better than your team, Jacob?
Yes, probably. Yes. Again, the ball's on the fucking floor.
I think we have our winner, folks. Cortez has won our first beat. Clap it up for Cortez, folks. Clap it up.
But again,
we have an admitted defeat. That was crazy.
Admitted defeat. We haven't played him yet.
I mean,
I've had the worst season of I feel like one of the worst seasons of PBA. That's a very obvious thing. We haven't played them yet.
We're talking about this season. Coming up this season, brother.
What? No, he's gonna have a better season than me this year. Fuck no.
I was asking.
Absolutely not. What? No, I thought you were asking if he's gonna have a better season than my last season.
Everybody will. Come on now.
Like that's what I thought you were asking. Hell no. What the fuck? What? Hey, bro, I don't. Hey, so this is the thing. At the end of the day, I get a combination of one of these 4 people, one of these 4 individuals. Dewey, MJ, Clay, and TK. I get a combination of one of those.
It's crazy, but it's okay. We can continue.
One of those combinations. Okay, cool. I don't care, but like that's with Grant being in the mix, Dewey is relevant right now. So I'm sorry. That's really like, it's very, very obvious. Like in those, I can't miss really with those 3. Like a combination of one of those 3. We're not going to lose to whoever he's picking at 6 and him.
If when the series comes, what is the series score?
Oh, I don't know that yet. I don't know how good we're going to be. I don't know how
Cortez,
good they're gonna be.
Cortez, what do you think? What is that series score?
At least 3-2, baby. My way. Delta Dogs.
3-2 Delta Dogs.
Roo. Where my dogs at? Roo.
Go ahead and start barking, Jesse. Even though that's not your character. Go ahead. Join in with them.
GMs, thank you for your time, GMs.
Yes,
we thank you for testing out this word. What's the beef? We appreciate y'all for coming by. We're gonna have y'all exit real quick. Thank y'all for your time, fellas. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a great night. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to.
Yeah, get them the hell out of here. Get them the hell out of here. What the hell was that? Byron, what the hell was that? We got Grant coming
the segment of all time.
This is ridiculous. I won't have it. I'm gonna have to tune this up a little bit, man. This was crazy.
Jesus. Oh,
fellas,
man.
How y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Hey man, I got my
segment of all time.
It was perfect.
Oh man, this was something. This was something. But we hope for this to only get better as things go on with time, Byron. Fine tuning some things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work.
Yeah, but, hopefully get a few more faces in here, as Delon was mentioning. So,
my camera
died. On my end. We hope y'all enjoyed the episode. We will see y'all again after the combine to talk about what's up to come. Until then, we love y'all. Stay easy. We out.